What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite dating coach, Elliot Scott, and as you can see by the title below, I kind of wanted to go over this app and my experience with it. It's called Happn. I'm pretty sure it's newer. I know it's a lot newer than Tinder, but it's not too new. I haven't used it before until lately. I had a client who said that she used it. She found a guy on it, and so I was like, let's see what it could do, the benefits, the pros, cons, so on and so forth. And so far, I actually really like this app, and it's more for the. I feel like the people who made this app knew what they were making it for. They were pretty smart with making it. And I think that, it draws people in from a psychological aspect. So let me give you an example of how this thing works. When you use Tinder, you just say, hey, I want people in this radius. Bam, right? So it just goes out and grabs all these profiles, sends it to you, and then you can start flipping, right? Bam, 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 bam. You all know the flip, right? To the left, to the left. That was actually to the right. But, I feel like with Tinder, you train yourself to go strictly on looks and to, again, just flip all the time, right? You train yourself in that manner, and I don't think that's the best thing possible. The way Happn works is they like to get. I swear to God, they had to think of this, they had to think of this process when they were making it. They made it so anyone you cross paths with within, I don't know what the radius is, within, around the area, walking distance, right, that you pass or that you cross paths with, it comes up as a profile on your thing saying that you crossed paths. Now, I think this is genius for two reasons, and this is why I like this app. One, I think it's perfect for shy people. There's nothing better than someone there's nothing better than if you were in, let's say, the mall, and you eye somebody and they eye you back, and one of you are afraid to make a move, or say you're in a rush, or you see them, they don't see you, whatever it is, and then you're like, fuck, she got away. But then actually you look on your thing and she has it too, and you see, or he has it too, whoever, and you see and you're like, holy shit, here's my second chance, my second opportunity, okay? And again, you can reach out to that person if you're shy. I think that is genius. The second reason I think it's really good is because it kind of plays on the emotions of the one who got away. With Tinder, I felt, again, when you're swiping, there's no personal connection. There's nothing between you and that person. It's just a what's it called, profile that's out there. They all come to you and you start flipping. But when you use Happn, two things happen, right? You either saw the person, right? You probably saw the person in the mall, looked around, something like that, and or the fact that I feel like just the crossing paths and them getting on your profile. And again, you're not going to have as many people as Tinder because not everyone has this, not everyone's crossing paths and stuff like that. So it's a lot more personal. There's a closer connection to it, especially, like I said, if you're a shy person and you saw the person from across the room. If it's a classroom, if it's work, if it's the mall, at a party, anything like that, this is your second chance if they have the app, of course, right? I'm playing, like positivity here. If they had the app, that's the best thing possible. You see it, you're like, holy fucking shit. And again, it's a little more personal because if you didn't see the person, you're like, we were both here. And this sounds stupid, but this is how it feels. You're like, the person, this person was here, I was here at the same time. Destiny. Now, I don't personally believe in soulmates, but there's people out there who might believe these kind of things, and I think this app plays on that emotion, which is really, really good. Now, the way it works is you have a profile, you put it up, your pictures, your description, stuff like that, and you can either do two things when someone comes across you. You can send them a hidden crush, which is like, I guess, like on any dating site, like you send a crush, and if they crush you back, then it's a match. You guys start talking. And then the other one is you send a charm. Now you have a currency in the game, which is just coins. And every time you send a crush, which is like letting them know straight up, like, hey, look, this is me, this is my face, I'm interested in you, are you interested back, right? So if you send a right now it costs a coin every time you send a crush, or sorry, a what is it called? A charm. It's called charm. You send a charm, it costs a coin, and it basically says, hey, I'm interested in you because of this, right? Or I'm interested in you and here I am. So I think they're going to start that's going to start costing money. That's probably how they're going to make their money besides ads. They're going to start throwing that in there, saying, you know, send these charms, get 10 more charms for $1, you know, things like that. That's okay in my opinion. You got to make it money somehow. But the reason I really like this app is due to the fact that you're not training to flip. It's more personal, and there's just, you know, it's just really, really good for shy people or people who miss the opportunity beforehand. And I think that's a lot of people. There, you know, I'm telling you, as someone who used to go, you know, go out with guys, and we used to be like, you know, we wanted to approach these women, but we're like, fuck, we can't do it. Now I'm not shy. Now I'm actually pretty blunt, which I think hurts my chances. But I know a lot of guys who just like, fuck, you know, I'm nervous, I'm shy, I can't go up to a girl, I can't do this, I can't do that. Like, I have a friend who's really nervous with women, and this is the perfect answer for that. Now, I don't think it should replace actually going up and talking to women. You know, you don't want to have that complex where you just can't go up and talk to a woman and you rely on these electronics, but it's a good start. I highly recommend everyone get this app. I think it's a really good app. It's called Happn, Happn. And with that being said, I love you ladies. Get the app. Peace.